Hey, you guys, it's me, Romeo. Sorry, guys, what is up? It's me, Romeo. I am still kind of partially sick, so do forgive me. I'm gonna do a little review here with my about my nectar collector. It's basically just a dab ring or a dab straw. It's nectar collector, dab straw, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. My glasses are really dirty, so I'm gonna take my glasses off. But the uh, this is the nail right here, and this is the part that you would heat up, right? Now, the good thing, and this is the part that you would suck at. Like I was gonna say, the good thing about this is that it's not glass, so I can drop it like this. I'll show you real quick, and it's not gonna break, right? So it won't break. That's why I like it. Um, it's kind of not really cheap, not really expensive. It's about 20 bucks. You could easily get one on Amazon, I think, for 20 bucks or cheaper. I think you could. I don't know. Um, so basically, all you do, you guys, is you just heat this nail until it turns really orange. Now, you don't want to get it too high. You just want to get it just right, perfect temp. Because when you heat these nails, that's the thing about these is that the whole thing will just it expands. So again, if anybody has done welding class or was a welder, knows a little bit about like metal atoms that are inside metals. When they get hot, they start uh, moving around and changing, and they'll connect. Like when they're welded together, they'll connect, but when they get heated, the molecules change. So things kind of change a little bit. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that you would heat this nail, right? And this nail gives you the best um, ability to be having a good hit, right? Not the best, but I'll just say a good hit. So once you heat that nail, you're gonna probably want it to be like maybe um, kind of about like this kind of color at least. So when you see it kind of starting to go this color on the nail, then you just let then just don't heat it no more. Wait for I'd go 5 seconds at least, maybe 5 seconds. You'll be okay. I'll go 5 seconds in, and then one, two, three, four, five, and then just and then you would suck through here, and then the dab or the oil, as they call it, would come through, and it just turn into uh, vape or like a smoke, and just and you would hit it. Now with this dab uh, straw, I'm gonna call it dab straw. With this dab straw, you don't have any water. So my advice is if you're gonna do it, hit carefully the first time, because with these things, you kind of don't know how much you're hitting, because you can't hear it or you can't see it. It's not like glass where you're gonna be able to see what you're doing. So you want to be a little extra careful with that, and that's just my 2 cents because I know this and I've done this now so many times where I literally fucked up and I hit the thing so hard and I dragged it and I choked on it and I puked. I ended up puking from it. Um, it's really cool. It's about 20 bucks. If you could probably go into your local pot shop and buy one for about 20 bucks. They're cool. What's the difference between this one and the glass? Well, the glass one, like I said, will break easily. The glass one, not the black one. The glass one will be able to let you see what's going on. Um, the glass dab straw will let you have water in it. Some of them do have water, so we'll just, but this one doesn't collect or have water. And again, that's an okay scenario. I'm okay with it. Um, when you're uh, doing this one you do have to kind of let it cool down, just like the glass. But with glass, you don't. But unlike the glass one, you don't have to worry about like when you're heating it, and then worry about heating it so much that the glass just and gets in your face. Because glass does explode once it gets to a certain degree. Um, because if you don't let glass settle after its heating process, it will get so hot that it will just burst and it will hit you in the face, and it will really suck glass, if you get the pun. That was a really good pun. I like that one. Um, this one, it does get hot, so you kind of want to do be careful, because I don't know if the plastic will melt. I haven't really tested it to its full potential, and I really don't plan on doing that, honestly. Because if you do that, then that's what could make, pardon me, that's really what could make this thing melt, and you would have plastic. And yeah, inhaling plastic is not one of the greatest things I could ever say is fun. But honestly, it's just typical use. I'll go out here in a little bit and I'll dab it. I don't have much dab. I don't actually don't have any dab. I wanted to do the review when I had dab, honestly, review with dab and my rig, and not my rig, my dab and my oil, and I had this and I had everything ready, but I didn't do it because I don't have enough money. So I'm just going to give you the product review, and then I'll show you when I do it how to do it later. And I'm sure you guys could look up how to use the dab straw. That's so easy. That's a piece of cake. Simple. I can figure it out. But to be honest with you, there's not really much that I would have to worry about this, other than there was one time where I did end up using this, and I was trying to see how hot it was or if it was cooling down, and I got my thumb, and my thumb was scorched, which felt really nice. It was a good experience. I've never had that with a dab straw before, but that was my first one. Um, now, uh, I don't see much drawbacks to this. Like I said, the only few drawbacks are it, it's kind of dirty. It's gonna get dirty. Like I can see right now. I don't know if you can kind of see, but there's crap in there. There is literally crap in there. Um, so I need to find a way to knock that out and be able to see if I can smoke it. Um, the other thing I like about this dab straw is that this dab straw, I can take it apart like this, and I could put this in like a little container or something and carry it. So if I don't want to keep these together, I could put this in a container, and this would be perfectly fine. And honestly, I don't have a problem doing that. But most of the time when I do that, I sometimes kind of get so tense out that I forget what the fuck I'm doing. So I just like to keep this together, but that's an option again. Um, do I like it? Yes. The reason why I like this a little bit better than the glass is because I'm really shitty with glass. I'm really bad with glass. Uh, Half my glass stuff breaks. I'm very bad at keeping glass. I've never really thought I would have a problem with glass, but I do. I honestly really do. And there is a big humongo piece of whatever the fuck it is my that's in my dab straw. I'm sorry. My ADHD. But yes, it's see right here. That's what I have. Oh, I could probably smoke that, you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, you guys. I have it's just part of me is like when I'm doing this review, I I see things that are I need to do or change in mid terms of doing things. Um, but yeah, other than that, I really do like this thing. This thing was given to me by a dear close friend of mine. Um, uh, I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but he's kind of like a brother to me, a really close brother to me. Um, Me and him uh, have been able to smoke a lot, and he's been really good with me smoking, and he's been really good when I smoke with him. So he knows how to take his dab hits, and yes, I know I need a haircut, so deal with it. Um, but anything like I said, like this, you don't have to kind of worry about it breaking. It's easily transportable. It's perfect for when you're smoking and you get so flipped out high and you drop it because you're coughing. That's fine. This part, I think it's titanium. Titanium? I don't know. It's metal. We'll just say it's metal. Some kind of metal, and so it's got metal. Like I said, metal's pretty hard. So I'm not gonna worry about it breaking. Um, the big thing with this is that a lot of people are thinking, well, Romeo, when you set it down, is the nose gonna hit the table that you're resting it on? Because I've seen all these nectar collectors with like the little cradle that they have the cradle, kind of sit like this, like that, sit in a cradle like this. That's cool, but I got the 20, I got the one that doesn't have the cradle, and I thought, yeah, I could, I could, I thought twice about it. I thought I could create one, but I don't need to because this also has the little two bumps right here. One, if you can see it, and then two right here. So when I'm setting it down, it actually, see, it kind of gives a little, it kind of gaps here between my hand. So it gives it enough room where air will still flow through it. Uh, some of the glass don't do that. The glass, you would have to have something like this where you would have to set a pen or something underneath it like this to pop it up to in order to for it to have enough air circulation to vent itself, um, which is okay too, I guess. It's kind of does get probably technically I'm sure it would get really super annoying after a couple of times of having to remember that you cannot set it down. When you set it down and you're got a red hot, humongo, hot boiling dab straw on the table, no matter what, something could break. So you kind of don't want to, you don't want to bend the rules of Mother Nature. You do want to, try to still maintain uh, respect for other things, and especially if it's not your house. But anyway, back to sorry, I ramble because I'm high. I'm not as high. I don't know if I don't look high, but I feel pretty doped up. Plus, I'm sick anyway, and I shouldn't be smoking. I'm almost in. I'm actually almost out of being sick. Um, so comparison. What do I? Not comparison. What do I like about this? Other than the things I've said. Well, to be honest with you, that big one is silicone. The biggest one that I like about it is it's silicone. When other people drop it, I don't care. I honestly, I just I don't have. I still have the tendency to tell people, "Hey, be careful with hey, be careful with it." But that's because I respect other people's uh, uh, weed tool and weed stuff. So I'm trying to keep that in my head to do the same thing with this. But, I don't have to worry as much about it as, like I said. What do I not like about it? Like, what are dislikes that I have against it? Other than it's silicone, you possibly could get some silicone taste, which kind of taste. Yeah, we all know it. Nasty, nasty, nasty. The McNasties. Um, I don't like the fact that it doesn't have water. I mean, water doesn't bug. It's not 100% like what the. Oh, I thought something was behind me. Um, water. Water doesn't really kind of butter my croissants, or not having water does not butter my croissants about this thing. But it's kind of nice when you have water because the water kind of filters it and it doesn't just and you're hitting straight out hard. You're literally able to hit a little bit. uh, you're able to have that oil hit and then you're not having to constantly suck straight, and it helps soothe the feeling a little. This you're just hitting straight out hard. Yeah, it's okay. It can get really irritating probably after a while, so that's why you don't want to hit hard too many times with it. Um, I kind of do like the silicone and kind of don't like the silicone ability, the silicone thing, because silicone can get heated and it can probably start getting some flavor going in there. What from what people said, I don't notice that really. Honestly, I don't. Um, I don't notice it because I'm not doing it where I'm up close here. I'm doing it down here on the tip of the nail. Here, I'll show you. So, focus. You can probably see kind of ish how that nail has been heated so many times that that nail is changing colors. So it's not a bad thing that the nail is really getting its use. It's a good thing. I like the nails getting used, but when you're hitting hard with it, some people have noticed that the flavor of the oil can start kind of tasting a little plasticky or silicone, and that's what we, you know, tend to notice with when we're really big on doing things. Like if we know and smoked enough weed or oil or whatever that something doesn't taste 100% up there, or it's changed or something's just not right, then you're gonna notice it. And people are really good at noticing these things. I haven't noticed it, so I'm okay with it. Um, does this heat up a lot faster than a glass ring? Or, yeah, a glass ring. Uh, no, this one takes a while, sometimes. Uh, I actually have a friend who has a glass dab straw, and his is a lot thicker, a lot thinner than mine. Mine's is a lot fatter, so that means mine can hit hard. So with mine, you have to be very careful, and instead of just hitting, because you could end up, instead of taking a small piece of oil about that size, you could end up taking about that much oil in one hit, or maybe not even in one hit, but you could hit almost all the oil because it's so big that it's so big that it just it can do that. So that's kind of one of those things that not. I'm not too disappointed with, but it's just like, yeah, I just gotta watch what I do, how much I do. Um, how does it hit? It hits pretty good. It actually doesn't hit back. It hits nicely. Um, Hitting wise, when I suck through it and after I heat it and I'm able to hit the oil, uh, it does nicely. It does wonders. I'll show you. I'm halfway out of it, but I'm using a propane torch. I do want to get a butane torch. I might end up probably trying to find go to Fred Meyer's and find a butane torch, or see if I can, or not. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I have to have ID. So, uh, yeah, so that's what a lot of people need is to buy one of these. But I'm using a propane torch. Uh, I don't think a propane torch is really good for heating it up. Here's my reason why. The propane torch takes a lot longer. It doesn't go as fast, and its ability to heat it up it's there. You can do it, but it just takes a lot longer. And the flame, you're fighting the flame. But here's the good thing about using this propane torch to heat this up compared to a butane. When you're the one when my friend's using his butane torch and it gets cold, I can sit there, pop uh, my torch on, and it not be, I'm not having to worry about it being frozen or cold, too cold to use it. That's okay. But it does take longer. So butane does work a little bit more than propane to heat this. It does take a lot It does take a little bit of time to kind of persistently sit there and like hit it at a 90-degree angle like this, and literally just sit there and watch it turn orange until it's ready. So yeah, it takes a little bit to get warm with the propane torch. That's the only downfall. But I've used a butane torch on this, and it worked perfectly fine. It just heat up just like that. Boom. I was I was able to take that hit perfectly fine, good and tight. But altogether, I do dab a lot more. I am actually a big dabber. I like to dab. Um, so if and it's perfect, like I said, for like if you're traveling and you don't really want to have to worry about broken glass, this is perfect for you. And then also, it's good for you guys that get butterfingers. I'm going to raise my hand because I'm talking to you. Yes, you people that have butterfingers, just like me. You know who you are. You have butterfingers. You drop the damn thing. We all know you suck at holding glass. I am one of those people. Those kind of people, this is perfect for. Altogether, I would say I would definitely buy these. Where can I get them, Romeo? You can get them at uh, pipe shops. You can get them at Amazon, eBay, online. You can. There's a lot of places near you. If you got a online account, go to Amazon, buy them. If you got a pot or not a pot shop, but a weed pipe store near you, buy these. I do recommend these. A little bit more. I've noticed that everything other than my pipe, which I did own a pipe out of silicone, and somehow I managed to screw that up because I forgot that the part inside my pipe was glass. So I screwed that up, but I only have a glass pipe. But all my other stuff is silicone because I'm one of those guys, again, that does the slipsies. And when I have the little slipsies, I'm not going to have to worry about it. It's really cool to use because, um, like I said, your friend has the glass dab piece and he has to sit there. I would say he does have to sit there and kind of wait for a little bit for the glass to cool. Do you have to do the same thing with this? Yes. You do want this to cool down a little because, again, you don't want to keep this too high. You want to get it just to the point where you can smoke dab, hit the oil, and then let it rest. Um, but I'm sure you could go twice. I've never really doubled up when I've lit it or got it heated. Uh, I normally would like take the dab hit and then I could go. I wouldn't have to light it until I can go one more time because it still has that possible heat on there on the ring. So let's say that's perfectly fine. But all in all, I really do like this thing, you guys. I would say a lot of people. I've heard yes and no reviews, ups and downs, and sideways and left ways on how this thing kind of is good, bad, ugly. I've heard some good things and bad things about this thing. In my review, I would say no problem for me. Other than just like the glass, you are going to have stuff creep up in here and you're going to have to clean it. I don't need to clean it yet, but I'm going to get there, I'm sure, really, really soon. And I'm going to have to find a good way to do it. Uh, but originally, this thing also did come with a cover for it, and it like the little silicone top thing like this. It's like this, and it went on here. Well, I took it off and I started using it for the dab, and I don't know where it is now. We're putting the oil on it, and I don't know where the hell it is. That's stupid. Stupid me. Of course, I always forget these things. But I would recommend it, you guys. I got this for my birthday. Um, yes, I am old, a little bit older now, so I've become a little bit more wiser with knowledge on why I don't buy glass and why glass is not something you should ever put in my hands because I'm going to fuck it up. But it's a good birthday gift. It's a good gift all around. Or if you just want to have something that's kind of, cool that you don't have to worry about. Sorry, I was like sitting on my foot and my foot just went to sleep and it instantly hurt my uh, it just hurt my foot. But anyway, uh, this is a good. This could be good for anything. I mean, Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever day, or just give it to your friend for a birthday or a gift or a thank you or whatever, or just buy it for yourself just because you have the money and you want to do dab, or if you've never done oil before, first timer, good luck. But like I said, I do promote caution with dab. When you do dab, uh, make sure that you are careful when you do it, and you only don't go. You don't suck hard. You just suck lightly, because if you suck hard, you could end up swallowing a shitload of hot oil or hot dab and going right towards your throat and burning your throat, and you're gonna have third-degree burns in your throat. Internal, that would be like internal third-degree burn. Excuse me. That's gonna get fucked up. That would be really fucked up. That's one of the things I don't want people to have to go through. And it's with any dab rig like this, or any dab star. You have to be careful. Um, but also, what I really do like is that, like me, I don't want to buy a big baner or a bucket, because one of those baners costs what, $40. I did think about buying an actual silicone baner with a bucket on there, but I didn't do it because I don't have the money for it, and I really kind of just, I don't want to have to keep bringing back and forth a Bongzilla and a Boehner and then Dab and then everything else. I just, I'd rather use this, and this just to me is like light packing instead of having to take. It makes it easier for me because I don't have to add water, add water, dump water, add water. I can just easily take this with me. So this is the easiest way. If you really don't like using those big bongs, that you have to keep doing that kind of stuff with, this is perfect. Um, but like I said, I do proceed with caution that you don't do big hits the first time or at all with this thing, unless you know for 100% sure that you could only be taken in the smoke from the dab or the oil, and not the hot oil going to get, and not have the hot oil come through and just and get launched in here, because uh, that just really fucking sucks balls. That just really sucks. Period. You don't want to have that. That just sucks nuts. But it's not really much to say. You could probably get them in different colors, I'm sure. Uh, there's not really much more to do or say. It's bendable too. You're like, boing. If you had a thing, you could just boing. Um, you could shove it up your friend's no. This is a really cool gadget. I like it. Uh, I don't know what else to say, you guys. I mean, this is what all the stuff that I have. I rate all my stuff with, and what do I rate this as? Well, let's go down the list. First of all, let's rate how good the tool is. I will show you probably later today, if I get Dab, the tool in action. So we'll do that later. So durability, I'll give it a 10, because it's pretty good with being able to be durable. It's, not gonna break, and it's not going to, just it's yes. Look at this fucking thing. Like, I'm literally like, I'm like literally just trying to. I just hurt my knuckle pot. See, it just goes right back into the same position that it originally was. So for strength, it's a 10. For smokable, I'm gonna say a 10. For use, 10. The fact that it doesn't have water, I'll give it maybe a 7. Because it's okay. I don't mind. Actually, you know what? This thing's a 10, you guys. Be honest with you. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'll give this a 50 rating for me. Because Like I said, it's just really good, you guys. I don't have to do a lot with this. It doesn't. I don't have to worry about this being gingerly or babying this thing. The only thing I do have to worry about babying is this because this is flammable, of course. But and I do have to baby my pipe. But this I don't have to baby. I don't have to worry about it. Um, trying to honestly be broke by the time that it gets back to my hands. So I honestly think that I would I buy this product again? Yes, I would, but I don't need to. So, um, one of my friends was that I'm hanging out with is thinking about maybe buying one of these, and he asked me, Romeo, what do you think about these? And I told him because he bought me this, and he said, well, see, and I just dropped it. I just now dropped it, and it's not broke. But my friend that was thinking about buying one for himself bought me this, and he asked me, Romeo, how do you like your gift that I got you? And I do thank you, bro. I know you watch my YouTube channel. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you again. If you guys like my content, give me the thumbs up, like my video, subscribe if you haven't already down below, and share my videos too, please, because I know you can't lie to me that you guys know that a bunch of potheads out there don't smoke. Okay, whatever. If you're not a pothead and you're just watching my video to watch my videos, thank you for joining my videos anyway. Um, I do, as I always say, smoke responsibly and make sure that you are prepared to get lit as fuck for the whole entire duration of the day if you're gonna get lit by using dab. So this thing will light you like a pumpkin. But anyway, back to the story. My friend's gonna buy my friend that bought me this is gonna buy one, and he asked me, Romeo, how do I like it? I told him I love it. He's used it, so I told him, so he's probably gonna get one. Hopefully, maybe he might get one on it for himself. It'd be cool. If he doesn't, that's okay. But I do recommend it for anyone that does dab and that doesn't want to have to, like, if you go into your friend's house, like I said, and you don't want to have to carry that big old bang bong dab banner, dab bong glass or silicone or whatever, then this is perfect for you. This is really travel friendly. Um, Probably not airport friendly. So I wouldn't suspect you'd get through the airport with this thing, but you could try. But this thing's really good. I recommend it altogether. It does flim, which is good. I like it. It bends. Um, there's not really much I don't like about this. Um, I the reason why I jumped on the silicone bandwagon was because of the ability not to break things. So when I saw this and my friend thought, just just because he knows that I'm gonna fuck up and I'm gonna break things, or I could break my bong, and I've breaking bongs and I've breaking pipes before. Just because of that, he bought me this, and he knew that I was not gonna be able to break this, and I'm happy that I got it because this is an awesome tool. Um, there's not a lot really that I can say more of. This is a fantastic piece. Not much of a conversation piece. I mean, color wise, it's okay. Red, white, and blue, patriotic. How much more do you want from that? But it's not like a glass piece. I swear. I keep seeing things going like a light. Watch. About 3 minutes, I'm gonna do it again. Gonna do that again. Anyway, guys, like I said, this is not much of a conversation piece. It's not like glass where it's gonna have beautiful, sexy designs. I mean, to me, yeah, it's kind of a conversation piece. Yeah, people say, Romeo, I love that thing. That's pretty cool. Uh, it's not much like glass, where glass has beautiful designs, and that's only one thing that it's kind of I'm okay without having to worry about. I mean, I'm not worried about it being a conversation piece. It's to me, if you're gonna get a piece to be a conversation, a anything with weed to be a conversation piece, then ultimately that's just not why smoke with it. I mean, it's good that you have it and enjoy it, but to me, worrying about my me having stuff or my things having designs that are going to be conversation starters or somebody's going to ooh ah all day over, this is not what I want. I want to be able to use it. I'm more worried about being able to use the tool for the purpose, sole purpose, and only sole purpose. It's cool that they have designs. So this won't be a conversation starter, but that's okay. Um, I do, like I said, just because of the fact that I drop things, it's not breakable, and I love that. I would keep using these things over and over again. And I think I heard, could you possibly put it like that? You could probably burn weed. No, don't do it that way. That would really suck. Um, I really do like it. I really honestly think that this piece would be really good for anybody. And um, a lot of you guys know that I do smoke weed. A lot of weed. I'm slowing down. Um, I'm trying to slow down, but it's kind of getting hard. But this is just a good piece to have, and I like it because, like, if somebody offers me a dab, and if they have a glass bong or something, then I could just boom flip it right in my face. Um, I won't borrow it, and because and a lot of people have kind of were looking at me weird, like why are you not taking the bong? Why would you rather take it straight out? Because I don't want to be responsible for breaking that piece. I'd rather break my own than your piece. It's just because I'm that kind of person. I have the courtesy. It's called having a common courtesy to know that I get the slipsies or the butterfingers or whatever you call it. This I won't have to worry about it. So I mean that's why I'd rather use mine than anybody else's. But other than that, it's really good. I like it. The dab I originally had was Tahoe Sunset, 73.4% THC, 0.60 CBD. THC is what makes you hungry. CBD is what makes you relax. I'm going to try to get one today, if I can get some dab, that has a little more CBD than THC. I don't like the munchy parts. The munchies I don't really like to have. I mean, I'm okay with them. I don't mind it, but the munchies, because I don't want to eat too much, and I can get sick at night. But other than that, you guys, this is really ultimately a product review of this, not this or what was this, but this. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you guys for watching. The one person that stuck around, you're awesome. Excuse me. I feel like I have to pick my nose, so I'm not going to do it, but my lips are cracked. But hope you guys enjoyed my videos. You guys are cool and awesome. Remember, you guys, just please smoke smart. Just you know, use your noggin, use your noodle. Don't be stupid. Don't go out there thinking you're all that in a bag of potato chips and that you can smoke everything. Just light with caution, but also stay lit, you guys, because that's what we do around here. We stay lit. It's part of world today, we stay late. So you guys, love you.